This is what I am called. I am called Glad of War, Grim, Raider, and Third. I am One-Eye. I am also called Highest and True Getter, Grimnir, and the Hooded One. I am All-Father, Gondlier, One-Bearer. I have as many names as there are winds, as many titles as there are ways to die. My ravens are Hugin and Moonin, Thought and Memory. My wolves are Fakey and Gary. My horse is the Gallows. I am
Starz American Gods is a series adapted from the Neil Gaiman novel of the same name. Here, we follow the adventure of Shadow Moon as he accompanies Mr. Wednesday in recruiting the other old gods. This last scene was the reveal of Mr. Wednesday's true identity as the Norse God Odin.
Who will be the first to taste my power?
Odin was the chief god of the Aesir in Norse mythology. He has had many incarnations in popular culture. We see him in films and shows as a wanderer, a wizard, a Marvel god, and in books, manga, and even trading cards. But what makes this god so special? In American Gods, we are introduced to Mr. Wednesday on the airplane. Now, him saying his name is Wednesday is no mistake. One of the variations of Odin's name is Wotan or Woden in Germanic lore. This name was eventually adapted as the name of the day of the week. He knows how to get what he wants and is constantly thinking and scheming. Odin is special in a way that makes him much stronger, more influential, and much more powerful than any other, if not all the other gods of the Norse pantheon. In the myths, he was worshipped as the father of the gods of the Norse pantheon, commonly referred to as the All-Father and chief of the Aesir. His wife Frigg is the goddess of wisdom, and he is known as the god of war, healing, death, magic, and spells. He is the god of runes and charms. He is the god of many names and has been worshipped throughout Scandinavia and northern Germania. He has animal companions such as ravens, who are the incarnations of thought and memory, the wolves who bring him luck, and his 8-legged horse Sleipnir. His most famous children are his sons, Thor, Vali, and Balder, and his divine warriors named Valkyries go forth into battle to determine who will win and who will be a part of the army of the dead. In American Gods, another telltale sign that this Mr. Wednesday was Odin was his multicolored eyes. In the original myth, Odin sacrificed his left eye to acquire knowledge. He tried to find the well of the highest wisdom, which sat at the root of Yggdrasil. After sacrificing his eye, he was given a single drink, and there he saw the past, present, and future. Another example of this is the origin of his title as the God of the Hanged, where Odin, in order to learn runes and their magic, hung himself from Yggdrasil for 9 days and nights while having been pierced by his own spear. The universe rewarded him with magic, incantation, and songs. In his ultimate pursuit of knowledge, Odin became a god of adventures and exploration. He was the wanderer and would travel the realms of men and other creatures and gods in order to learn from them. In each realm he would acquire a new name, hence him becoming the god of 1,000 names. He wanders the realms as a bard, singer, explorer, and wizard. He visits those with great power and potential. As we see here in Vikings, it is Odin who appears to the sons of Ragnar Lodbrok. As a bard, he is typically described as an elder man with a large hat, a beard and garbs, and a long stick or staff. J.R.R. Tolkien was inspired by this and created Gandalf the Grey. For the Norse, the gods were intricately connected with humanity and the forces of nature. They are a result and an integral part of the universe and part of the cycle of it. For the Norse gods, a wake-up call came when Balder, one of Odin's sons, was killed. Every creature and being in the universe had promised to never do Balder any harm, all but the mistletoe. When Loki discovered this, he made an arrow of mistletoe and gave it to the blind Hodor, who shot it unknowingly at Balder, killing him. Balder's death set off a chain of events that would eventually lead to Ragnarok, the legendary cataclysmic event, the Armageddon of the Norse, the end of the world as we know it. It is the final clash of the gods and monsters that stand against them.
I failed you. It is upon us. Ragnarok.
In this final battle, Odin will face off against his greatest foe, the beast Fenrir. This wolf had been chained up and locked away, but one day it will break free, bringing about the end of the world and the end of the gods. Odin is the one who wanders the world, and he is the one who tricks and manipulates, sacrifices all he can for knowledge. But there is something about Odin that makes us all sympathize with him, admire him, idolize him, and strive to be like him. Odin knows something that all of us mortals know as well. Odin knows that he will die. Is this why he acquires knowledge from all the realms? Is this why he has his ravens, his eyes, to peer into the whispers of the universe? Is he trying to find a way to avoid what he knows in his heart to be true? Is he trying to prevent his death, or bracing himself for a final glorious conflict when the halls of Valhalla open and the entire realm of warrior and Valkyries fight alongside the gods in one final end of the world to reset existence and begin the cycle again? It is a final battle that involves all the gods and goddesses, the monsters and warriors. He is the All-Father of the Norse pantheon, and the fact that he knows he is going to die creates a sense of empathy and admiration towards him. After all of his adventuring, after all the knowledge he has acquired, he will perish. He will die, but on his own terms, in a battle of fate and destiny that will consume the world. Death is inevitable, even for the gods. But in Valhalla, the warriors of time await the day they will fight alongside their eternal father, the All-Father, Odin. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below on which god, goddess, or archetype you would like to see next. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and check out my blog. Thank you again, and see you next time.